Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel and the luckystars community. Cat Star here with a special reading with me today. This is a timeless reading. Timeless meaning no matter when you come across this message and it resonates with you, it is for you. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what needs to come through for you for this special reading. Let's see. Spirit, what does Aquarius need to know here? See what needs to come through for Aquarius. All right. Look at that. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some tarot cards out. What else does it? Jeez. Jumping cards. All right. Let's see. The bottom of the deck. Got the Ten of Cups. Coming through what you don't see coming. And we had that as recently. So, of course, you've got a lot of happy energy coming through. That's energy that you don't see coming, because the Ten of Cups has come through a couple of times as of recently in the readings, even though this is a timeless reading. But so you do have a lot of happiness coming through, a lot of happy times coming in, a lot of happy coming through. One of the last readings that we had was where there was two signs, and one was happy this way and one was happy this way. So it was happiness no matter which way you went, and that's really what's coming through here as what you don't see coming with that Ten of Cups, but we're going to get there in a moment. Okay, it says balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So it's time to balance things out. There is that kind of two. Isn't it interesting that you have the Two of Pentacles coming in here, which also is about balance, okay? So let's just do these two together, because it's essentially the same exact thing. Working too hard on multiple jobs, the need to bring balance and fun into your life, juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget, you see? So it's time, balance, Aquarius. Balance. Some of you are lighting the candle at both ends, or you're going day and night at the same speed, being overwhelmed or getting spread a little bit too thin. It's time to balance that out, okay? Balance what you're doing and balance what you're thinking, balance, right? The mindset, the actions, the activities, all of it. There needs to be like this kind of, this energy of really allowing for things to be, just an evening out, okay? Some of us are really running quick all the places, and then we're getting to bed late and we're getting up early, and there's just not that time to really allow ourselves to kind of rest, or allow ourselves to really be able to kind of rejuvenate ourselves. And then we wonder why we're not feeling well, or why we're looking so tired, or even for some why our hair might be falling out, right? And that's not going to resonate for everybody, but some of you are going to feel that. It's time to tone it back a little bit, balance things out, allow for other people maybe to help out a little bit more, right? Because you have that energy coming through. This is, double, right? Balance is all over this reading, okay? So it's time to allow for that to happen. That Ten of Cups energy is ready to come through. It's what you don't see coming. It's been coming through in a lot of the readings, right? That happiness, that fulfillment, that joy. And we just talked about that happy kind of energy, right? It's ready to come through. And it needs a little assistance from you in allowing things to kind of level out or even out. Maybe, even if you just really have a lot going on, go to bed an hour earlier and or get up an hour later if that's possible for you, or kind of allow somebody else to do maybe the dishes, or to take the trash out, or whatever it may be for you specifically, Aquarius. But it is time to balance things out. Also, what is coming through within this is that some of you have been spending a little extra or a little more. It's time to be a little bit more frugal during this time. Now you see there's a lot of water in the background, and then you have Pisces, which is kind of it's a water sign, right? So there's a lot of emotion going on with this as well. And it's time to allow yourself to kind of move into that emotion, but not stay in that emotion is what's coming through. Okay, so that's a pretty big message just from the very beginning here, and it's cohesive, it's all together. Okay, now you also have, you got Pentacles energy coming through here. So you've got full moon in Aquarius, so there's no way to deny this, Aquarius. This can't be ignored because this is specifically for you. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Take a deep breath. Show the world the real you. Some of you have been a little bit stingy. The Four of Pentacles, you see? Been a little bit stingy with allowing the real you to be shown, to shine, to come through. Spirit's indicating that no more of that, Aquarius. It's time for you to show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Again, this can't be ignored. It can't be denied because it is talking to you specifically with that full moon in Aquarius. Okay, show the world the real you. And you have the Four of Pentacles. Manage your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions. Seeing things as black or white. Being charitable. So you see, some of you have been kind of stingy with that Four of Pentacles energy, with showing the world the real you. You've been hiding yourself away. Now is the time as well, which we've got here, right, to really make some almost adventurous business decisions, because they will turn out as very lucrative and very, very positive. Okay, we have the extremes over here, right? With the kind of emotional energy, it's time to balance that out. So you see how that all works together. But Aquarius, show the real you, because that real you is beautiful, amazing, wonderful, deserving, valuable, priceless, in fact. Okay, super, super special. And there's nobody else like you. So if you're hiding who you are from the world, Aquarius, there's nobody else that can take that place. There's nobody else that can be you. And so you're doing a huge disservice to the people in your life and the people in the world by not showing the real you. Okay, you're really, really kind of keeping that, being stingy with that, hoarding who you are, which is a beautiful blessing, super special, and priceless. You're hoarding that, or you're keeping that away from the world, and Spirit doesn't want you to do that anymore. Spirit wants you to show the real you, to be you, to shine fully in all that you are, Aquarius, because who you are and who you the real you is, who you've been hiding away or hoarding away from the world, is gorgeous. And there's somebody that needs to see the real you to understand, or to be able to see just how fully they can be themselves as well. Also, if you are single or looking for a partner, romantic, platonic, or a tribe, if you're not showing the real you, there's no way in heck they can find you. So just think about that as well. Okay, they can't show up, they can't find you if you're pretending not to be who you are, full, special, beautiful, glorious you. Okay. All right, now we also have the end of a typhoon? No, type? Okay. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So you see, something is coming to an end, right? You have that Ten of Cups over here. Something tough is coming to an end so that that happiness can flow in. That has to come through with balance, practicality, spirituality, not working so hard, or for some of you working multiple jobs. It's time to be able to balance that out. Bring fun back into your life. We had another message that came through again recently about play, about fun, about, right, work hard, but also play hard, Aquarius, because when you're working hard, you're working, burning the candle at both ends. When you're going, and there's no play, that makes for a very dull life for Aquarius. And Aquarius isn't meant to live a dull, dimmed down life. They're meant to live a very fun, very full, but balanced, right? Life that is just freaking fabulous, amazing, and all over, right? All over the place, with just so much fun and all that life has to give. Happiness, overflow, right? Abundance, prosperity, just all of it, just where you're like, your heart is so full and you're so excited. That is the life that Aquarius is meant to live. And in fact, it's the life that everybody is meant to live, okay? But there is the end of a tough cycle. So if you've been feeling as if you've been struggling with something, something has been extra stressful, or you've felt extra kind of stretched thin or overwhelmed, right? That is coming to an end in the very, very near future. So Aquarius, be ready for that. Pay attention because, again, take a deep breath and release, right? Because that tough cycle is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at this. The Eight of Swords is coming through. I'm sorry, the Eight of Cups is coming through here. It's interesting how that comes through. The Eight of Cups is coming through here. The need to move on, right? Let that tough cycle go. Seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, right? So we started out with spirituality here, and now before we get to that end card or what you don't see coming card, we're ending with a spiritual quest, spirituality as well. So some of you, it's time for you to really start looking into kind of what lights up your spiritual kind of life, or right, the energy that lights you up as far as potential spirituality. And even if it's not that, move into more of what lights you up. It says choosing big life changes, a change in priorities, for some leaving home. You see, yeah, you're leaving that behind in search for a big life. Big life changes, they're on the way, Aquarius, because you're letting that tough cycle go. Do you see how each one of these cards was mirrored by each one of these cards? So this is all being mirrored to you. It's almost as if the cheat codes are coming through here, Aquarius, and you're being allowed to see just how one thing fits in with another, just how cycles and patterns can happen, right? The cheat codes come through. Once you begin to see one cycle or one pattern, it tends to collapse upon itself for those ones that are no longer supportive or beneficial, because you can begin to see how it all works together. And that's what's coming through here. The cheat codes for you to be able to be like, oh, okay, well, once I begin to balance all of this stuff out, then once I begin to show and stop being so stingy or hoarding who I truly am, then that tough cycle comes to an end. There's that need. I just automatically begin to feel that need to move on. I begin to look for a life that's more than what I'm experiencing. I begin to make choices that lead more to living that big life, that bold life, or making big life changes, or changing the priorities. What's important to me begins to, because I'm ready for the end of those cycles, those tough cycles, the end of struggling, the end of feeling lack, the end of feeling as if things aren't working out. I'm ready to move into something new, maybe spiritually, or maybe just overall, depending on what it is. But I believe a lot of it is spiritual no matter what. But that's my own thing being added there, Aquarius. But right, it's you begin to see how it all flows together, how it all fits together, how happiness is a choice that you can make. And it doesn't matter whether you're going this way or this way. If you choose happiness, that doesn't even look like it's going right, one or the other, hopefully. You get what I'm saying here. But if you choose happiness, Aquarius, if you make that decision, then you start to seek out things that make you happy. You release the need, and I know that sounds difficult, for tough cycles, because you begin to see those patterns. You begin to see how kind of everything loops together. That cheat code kind of comes through for you, maybe in a different way than how a video game is, maybe similar. It depends on how you view it or how it comes through for you. But those cheat codes begin to come through. You begin to see how all of it fits together, how it all works, how one mirrors or plays off the other, right? With the end of a tough cycle, there is an energy of needing to move on, or seeking something bigger, or living a bigger life, being more bold. That tends to come through when you begin to realize that you no longer choose that. Not that we choose it on purpose, Aquarius, but sometimes that's how we're kind of conditioned, or the environment that we're brought up in, and then we tend to look for what we tend to know, okay? Confirmation bias, or what we tend to think, or what we tend to believe. So by shifting that, by using the cheat codes coming through here, Aquarius, you move into this, what you don't see coming energy of the Ten of Cups, a happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, right? We had those emotions running high over here. Emotional, it just wraps everything up beautifully so that you can see how it all works together, okay? A loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully, people you can trust. See? That Ten of Cups energy is contentment, it's fulfillment, it's that happy, happy energy, that just overflow, that abundance, that's living kind of the dream life. And you get to do that, okay? You get to do that. We all get to do that. These cheat codes that spirits put through here with these mirrored energies, Aquarius, is going to bring that through for you as long as you follow them. So here, spirit's handing them to you kind of on a silver platter or on this area. It's up to you what you choose to do with it. Are you ready to live a big life, those big life changes? The cheat codes are here. Or do you choose to stay where you are? It's your decision. All right. I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down there. When I say subscribe, I think it changes or lights up or does something really magical. Look down at the subscribe button and see if it does that every time I say subscribe or subscribe button. I think it doesn't. And hit the subscribe button, all right? And the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.